Okay, hey guys, so it's Christmas. Well, it's 2 days after Christmas, but a bit late with the video. But been doing family things. Hey, Daddy Elf. Right, let's get into a lovely video by a guy called Benz, Mr. Benz.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Benz, back with another video for you here today. And today, we're talking about your #1 proof that the earth is flat. So, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because every time you get together with family, get together with a group of friends who aren't flat earthers, and you're the only flat earther, that's pretty much the question they all ask is, well, what's your proof? How do you know if the earth's flat? What's your
Please, tell us. He also, I've seen a couple of his videos, his other videos, I've not seen this one obviously. He waffles a lot at the beginning of the video rather than making any sort of urgency to get to the point.
#1 proof, blah, blah, blah. And I always go, okay, well, I ask you guys the same question. And for you guys who aren't, flat earthers, who believe in the spinning parrot and outer space and all that NASA, science, religion, garbage, post a comment down below with your #1 proof on why the earth isn't flat. Let me know why you think the earth isn't flat other than something to do with NASA. Okay.
Alright, I'm just going to put in a photo now. Okay, let's carry on.
If you want to use NASA as a reason, something NASA did, a NASA photo, a NASA mission.
Proofs of the globe. NASA images. It is Photoshop. But it has to be. Okay, that sentence literally makes no sense. Public indoctrination. We know because a scientist said so. Popular opinion. I don't believe the earth is a ball because of popular opinion. I believe because I have a brain and I've made up my own mind. I haven't, just because I went to school and was told certain things and taught a certain way, I still made up my own mind. If there was something that I genuinely did not believe in, I wouldn't believe in it. I went to a school where I was taught RE. I don't believe in God, I'm an atheist. I went to church when I was younger. I listened to it, I took it in, and I've made up my own mind to not believe in it from quite a young age. I just didn't believe in it. The church does more for putting into their congregation into making them believe in a God rather than making up their own mind than any flat earther does. Bear in mind that people believed in the globe many, many years before NASA was even around. These people used NASA, but this was around way before NASA. People actually worked out that the Earth was a globe and was spinning and we're moving around the sun. It's not NASA. Stop blaming NASA. You just don't understand.
Telescope NASA put into space. Be my guest, I guess. Be my guest. But I want to know your #1 proof from your experience that the earth isn't flat. Now,
I'm going to post the same picture that I post again. I'll just find something on Google. It will be easy.
When I get asked what's my #1 proof that the earth is flat, I always tell them water. And they give me a look.
I know what's coming. Water doesn't curve. Water always finds its level. Look at the arrogance in that smug, stupid face.
And they give me that weird look. And I go, well, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And I bring up the experiment that still hasn't been done where masses of water curve to the outside of a spinning ball.
Okay. Real simple. Real simple. We can't get water to stick to a basketball on the earth and show you the water going around because we are stood on the earth. The only way we can get water to go around a ball or an object of mass is if that object was bigger and had more mass than the Earth that we are stood on. The Earth is massive. It's huge. This is what you people cannot get your heads around. How big the Earth is in comparison to you. So when you have a basketball and you pour water on it and you're like, oh look, it goes on the floor. It's because it's going to the bigger area of mass. It's going to the Earth. You will never get water to stick to a tennis ball when you spin it. It will always fly off because it is the Earth, the whole Earth is pulling that water down. This is why water finds its level. It is not finding its level. It is all being pulled to a central point. Again, this is why flat earthers don't understand up and down. They think, oh, they're all stood upside down if there's as they go. No, they're not. Down is simply to the center. On our planet, down is to the center of the planet. That is as simple as it. So if you are in Australia, down is still to the center. You're not stood upside down. You are not. You're still stood the right way up. You won't notice any difference. What you will notice, and I've showed this in another video, is that the moon is actually upside down because you are looking at it from a different way. Because from your eye, from where you are, the moon is up here. So you're actually looking at it from a different perspective. I shouldn't have said the word perspective. I realised that. Right, let's finish off this guy's video because it's going to be hilarious. Oh, sorry.
Anytime you put water in any vessel, any container, watch my water video, episode 3. Anytime you put water into any vessel, container, or whatever,
that means nothing.
Water finds its level, does not curve. I've seen little instances of people saying water droplets and this and that. Well, water droplets actually...
Right, I'm actually going to post up a video now, or a clip now that will actually show the water curving, alright? And I may start skipping in a minute.
Disprove gravity. So we're not talking about little things of water, little water droplet. We are talking about masses of water. So when people always ask me, Mike, what is your #1 proof that the Earth is not a spinning ball? And I go, well, the Earth's covered 71% water, right? The Earth's surface is 71% water. So you guys tell me, if water does not stick to the outside of a spinning ball,
it doesn't stick. It's being pulled. There's equations and stuff that you can do which show how much force it would take for water to leave the Earth, and actually how much force is actually gravity is imparting on the water to stay on the Earth. The force it would need to get off is very little, but the force pulling it in is huge compared to that force. Making that point makes it so obvious you have no idea what you're talking about.
Then how can your surface be 71% water if water does not curve? If masses of water do not bend and curve? If you think I'm lying, go fill up your bathtub with water.
Again, you're looking at a really small area. The Earth is huge. Look over a vast area. You will notice the water doesn't curve. It simply follows the curve of the Earth. The water is not curving. The water is, to all intents and purposes, flat. Over a distance. When you look over a short distance, it will be flat. Over a long distance, it will be slightly curved. The curve is not huge. The curve is not going to look like a basketball. It's not down to the reasons these people are coming up with. These are reasons that some sort of 10-year-old or younger will look outside and just understand. I don't understand why these people can't just look outside and get it into their heads. It's like they just want to believe every little thing rather than just looking and observing. Their thing is they always need to observe. However, whenever they observe something that quite frankly they just don't understand, they just go, that's a lie. It's a trick. It's no trick. The Earth's round. And let's finish up this video.
Go fill up your sink with water. Get any container you want and put water in it. You'll see water finds its level. That's why.
That literally, like, if we had £1 for every flower for this says that, like.
You have a level. If you ever measure anything, you ever use the bubble level, what's in there? Water. Because water finds its level. So, it doesn't take rocket science, it doesn't take years of studying at Harvard and master's degrees to figure out that water does not curve.
Actually, in fairness, it takes years of people finding that to actually understand why the water is curving around the Earth and why the Earth is a ball. You obviously didn't do that, which is why you think the world's flat, it doesn't spin, and you think the sun's really close.
Period. So people always ask me, what's my #1 proof? To me, that is my #1 proof. I tell everyone when they try to question me on the flat earth. They have all sorts of questions. How does this work? How does that work? How does gravity work on flat earth? And we can get into that all day. We can get into that all day. But my
no. Just, you can't.
#1 proof is again, masses of water do not curve. So that's it. Just want to make this quick video talking a little bit about water. Like I said, I did a whole episode on water. And
see, that's where we're wrong. That's ridiculous. If that's the curve that they're expecting, if you believe the globe is curved, look, you will never see. Why are they? How big do they think the Earth is? Size of a football pitch? That is genuinely, that's what people expect. That's what these idiots expect. You're never getting that, ever. It's barely noticeable. It's like a foot over a 3-mile span at sea level. I think it's about a foot or 2 foot, something like that. You are never seeing that with your naked eye. That's why it looks flat. And don't even get into Phuket word with his bloody eye level in. Just move on. If you want, go and look at the other video for Phuket word where he proves a globe, which is really helpful for everyone. Yeah, let's finish this video up because this guy's ridiculous.
So on water, and not gonna get too much into it here, but I want to know your guys' #1 proof when people ask you why you think the Earth is flat.
Picture again.
What's your #1 proof? Let me know down below. And again, on the other side of the coin, if you're not a flat earther and you're, one of those people who believe in NASA and believe in science, what's your #1 proof that the Earth isn't flat? So
again, this picture. Anyway, that's quite enough. That picture is a lovely one to finish on. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Probably with either this guy or another Phuket wag, because I notice he's really pushing the perspective videos at the minute. Stay safe. Hope you all had a really good Christmas and have a great New Year.